Welcome. It's the Illblurmatic, Matic. It's the illest blur in the land. Welcome back to Illblurmatic. What is going on, ladies? Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing. Let's get into today's new video. Today's new video has something to do with one of my favorite gaming characters, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sega. Sega boss confirms reboots and remakes and new Sonic games are on the way. What? Oh my god, this is great. I love it. I love this news. I'm like, okay, Sega, I see y'all in y'all bag. Y'all in y'all bag. Y'all out here balling. I think it's great, to be honest. The reason for that is because of the success of the current Sonic game that came out last year. Sonic Frontiers did extremely well for Sega. It is still selling till right now. It is sold up to 3.5 million units. Woo! That's a lot of units. Woo! Man. Incredible. You know what I'm saying? For it to be a new gen Sonic game. And I think it's great. I love that Sega, the president, Haruki Satami, has confirmed that they're going to actually give us not just reboots and remakes, because, you know, I like remakes, I like reboots, don't get me wrong, but I want some new Sonic games too. I'm selfish. I'm like, yo, I'm like that Denzel thing. So it's great to see that the company Sega is saying, yo, let's like not just give them the gamers old remakes and reboots, but also let's give them some new games as well. I think it's smart. I like that the president realized, like, let's capitalize off the success of the Sonic Frontiers game. And you know what? I think they need to. I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? If this game is doing extremely well, you guys could be in development of making some new Sonic games, either reboots and remakes, because I'm not against that either, y'all. So definitely smart on their behalf, realizing like, let's create a new opportunity. Let's maybe get back in the studio and get some ideas out there. Now let's talk about this, because I want to mention this. I know a lot of y'all going by Illblurmatic. Why are you mentioning this? I'm mentioning this because Sega mentioned it before. Sega, are we ever gonna get Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remake? That's what I'm asking for. I'm like, yo, I know it's been done before. Don't get me wrong. I know you had the regular Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 that was originally on the Sega Dreamcast. Then it eventually ended up being on the GameCube. You had the Sonic Director's Cut game that came out. Then you had Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which is like, I guess, the Director's Cut of that game too. I think it's time. I think it's time for us to like get a more up-to-date version of the game. To be honest, because I'm like, well, it's been a while since we had an updated version of these two games. And I want to throw this in there too, guys. Sonic Adventure 2 was one of their other big seller games back in the early 2000s. So, yes, I have to throw that out there so you guys won't be like, oh, man. Nope, I'm sharing information with you. And I think it would be great to see those two games come back. You know what I'm saying? Like a fully remastered, up-to-date version of the game. It could be a reboot. I'm fine with reboots. I'm not against reboots when it comes to games, as long as the story is decent, right? The other game that I would like to see, and it didn't sell as much as Sonic Frontiers, but it did sell well. It only sold 2.5 million units. Is 2006 Sonic game, the one where he's with this princess, and you know what I'm saying, he's in like some like version of Italy or somewhere in Europe. I would love to see that being rebooted and like maybe having a better story now, since the game wasn't successful. They can still take a chance with it. But overall, I'm happy with Sega. I'm happy with Sega with this. I know they've done it with the other Sonic games. They did a remake of Sonic Mania where it had like the other Sonic games. They included Amy. Amy wasn't in the original Sonic games. And then, you know, you got Knuckles as a character, but he wasn't in the other Sonic games. He was in Sonic and Knuckles. Um, and then we got Sonic Superstars that's coming out this year, which is a remake of Sonic 1, the very first Sonic game. It was just a good year, man. I think it's just a year, a year for Sonic, and it's really working out for the Blue Hedgehog mascot for Sega. But you guys tell me in the comments, are you surprised that we're gonna get more Sonic games, whether it be reboots, remakes, you know what I'm saying, or just new Sonic games? And my next question, you know I gotta ask this for all my gamers out there. Are you looking forward to no, not what are you looking forward to, excuse me. What games, excuse me, would you like to see get rebooted or remade? You tell me in the comments, guys. It is a blur living in the world, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing. Have a wonderful day, guys.